So if I have the opportunity to continue in my work as President of the Eurogroup, and I'm hopeful that I will, though ministers will decide on Monday, there are three areas in particular that I would prioritise. The first one is how we continue to get the balance right with regard to budget policy within the euro area, get the balance right between investing in our security and in our future, and continuing to have confidence in having a stable budget policy mix within Europe. The second one is the digital euro. I believe this is a project of immense importance for the future of our currency, and it's very important that ministers play a critical role in the important decisions with regard to that. And then thirdly, it will be how our banking union or our investment savings union, how we make progress on those projects, but in turn how they can contribute to the competitiveness and growth of the European Union and the euro. They're the three main priorities. We've made progress, but we want to and need to do more.
And how about fiscal coordination? We spoke to your peer, the Lithuanian finance minister, who's also running to be president of the Eurogroup, and said this is the fundamental task of the Eurogroup. Is that also something that you agree with?
That's why I named it as a core priority of the Eurogroup. And in fact, when we meet on Monday in Brussels, we will be concluding a set of discussions that we have had about budget policy and giving our views regarding the right level of budget policy for 2026. If you share a currency with other countries, having the right direction and a common direction in budget policy is essential. We've been able to do that in recent years due to the work of the Eurogroup. We need to continue it.
And there are some frustrations about the slow progress in regards to the CMU. What kind of action is needed now in order to accelerate the effort on that front?
Quick progress on the securitisation initiative that has been brought forward by the Commission in the last number of weeks, showing that we can move with speed on an initiative like that. And then secondly, working with the Commission to support them in bringing forward ambitious initiatives for the other pillars of investment and savings union. I do believe we've made progress in recent years, but I know we need to achieve more. It will be a mix of what we do at national level and then working with the Commission to deliver their initiatives that Member State governments have called for.
And banking consolidation is an important element of that CMU progress, and that's facing a lot of hurdles at the moment. We see whether it's cross-border ones, or even domestic ones. We've seen the Spanish case. Are you concerned about this?
This is always a difficult area. It has ever been like this. The future of banks, their status within individual economies, the role they play all over Europe has always been an area of discussion, and decisions in relation to it have always been complex. But this is why it's important that we make progress on banking union overall. And we did see some signals of that progress on the agreement that has been reached in recent weeks in the Council with the Parliament with regard to the new crisis management framework for banks of a certain size. And the more progress we can make in banking union overall, I think it will become less complex perhaps then to deal with some of the other decisions regarding the national role of banks and their role across the single market.